Okay, now let's go back to our dashboard, and in here we have added the visual in this area, and we have added the aspects of the product data in here, but we did not set the product image. So click on set product image and you will see that the previously uploaded picture is accessible from our media library. Okay, so we don't have to upload it again, just choose it from here. You may wish to change the title here as well, so click on set product image and we will see the product image here again. So if you have a product tag, you can do it from here. I think it's great for search engine optimization as well, so I will say books, travel, gifts, new. Okay, I will add this product text here, and this is very important. We have to choose the category as well, so that it will appear in the product category section in here. So it's not related to these product categories, so I will create a new one called books. So I will add this books and just check it, and I will click on update. So let's see now if we can see our new product properly. Okay, I just refreshed and I can see the books category here. So that's a good sign, and if I scroll down I can see the image as well. So let's see if I click on books here. Okay, it will bring me the one and only book that we have, and if I just click on it, so now that I can see the full image in here, and also I can see the description, and I can see now the category and tags as well. So let's go back to the home, and now let's get rid of this previously created products from product section, so that we will be left with the one and only true product of our own. So choose every one of them and go to the bulk actions and say move to trash. So let's see right now. Okay, so if anyone goes to the travelersgifts.com, they will come across with this kind of one product website right now. Okay, so I think you know how to add products right now, and you can edit the product categories from here. You can edit the categories when you add the products as well, and you may choose to create some new tags and new attributes from these menus, but I always prefer to do that when I add a new product manually. Okay, so I think that's all for product creation, and in the next lecture we'll see how users can create new accounts and if that works as well. Okay, let's stop here. So in this section we will learn how to be an Amazon affiliate, and we will use the products of Amazon, and we will direct consumers to the Amazon.com via our own e-commerce shop, and we will get a percentage from all the sales that we have directed to the Amazon. So in order to do that, you have to go to amazon.com or any other amazon.co.uk or amazon.de for Dutchland or any other Amazon website of your own country. So in this amazon.com, you have to find the affiliate section. So it is called affiliateprogram.amazon.com. Okay, you may just as well Google it, Amazon affiliate, and go to the related page of your own country. Okay, so in this dashboard, I have been directed into a dashboard because I have previously created an Amazon affiliate account for this course. But if you do not have any Amazon account, you have to create one. So if you have any Amazon account of your own for your own personal shopping or something, you may choose to log in with that one in the Amazon Associate web page. But if you do not have any Amazon account, you have to create one, and it's very easy. You just want to say sign up and follow the procedures. And after you signed up to the Amazon, it will take you through a dashboard where it will ask you to add your website. Okay, so let me go to that section here. And now, after creating your own Amazon account, you may want to follow what I am doing right here, right now. So I have just clicked on the wrong page. By the way, it will ask you to create a store ID. You may just make it up. Doesn't matter, but you will need that ID, this ID, to be able to direct consumers to the Amazon, and Amazon will track whether it's coming from you or not by tracking this ID here. So let me see. Okay, so when you first sign up to your account, it will take you to a place like this, and it will ask you to enter your website. So in here, in this case, we have a website called travellersgifts.com. So I will add it. So I will click next, and it will ask me if we are targeting children under 13 years old. No, we are not. So I will confirm it. So since I have created an affiliate account before, it just updated my website, but in your case, if it is the first time you're doing that, Amazon will ask for an extra layer of approval. So it will take you a dashboard, and it will allow you to create your own website and create your own tracking ID as well. But they will ask you to direct one consumer to the Amazon who buys something. So you have to make sure that you will reach at least one consumer in order to make Amazon approve your own affiliate account. So I will show you how to do that in the next lecture, but for right now, make sure that you have created your own Amazon.com affiliate account and you submit your own site and you create your own store ID. And let's stop here and continue with the next lecture. So if you have properly created your accounts in Amazon, it will ask you to direct at least one consumer before they evaluate your application and approve your affiliate account. So what you can do is to submit your own website, or if you have a previously published blog, you may choose to create some blog post, and in this blog post you may want to create your own blog post, some promoting some easy products to buy from Amazon. And in order to do that, go to Amazon and search for like ebooks. Okay, so this is very easy to buy, so people will not wait for shipping. They will just buy it for like $1 or $2, and they will just download it. So it is very easy for you to sell. Just find an easy to sell ebook from here, and once you created your affiliate account, it will create a site stripe on the top of your Amazon website. So in here you have an option called Get Link. So if you just click on it, it will create a link for you with your own store ID. So you have to, and if you can just view the whole link from full link, and you can also get it as a short link as well. So what you have to do is copy this link and go on to your own blog and write, okay guys, I have just found a very interesting ebook, so that you can download it with this link, and people will click on the previously set URL and go to those links, and they will see the ebook from here, but it will contain your own store ID, okay, so that Amazon will know that this consumer is directed by you, and they will know that you are directing consumers here as well, so that they will approve your application. But I remember that Amazon will go to your submitted website and they will study it. So they will see if you are really directing consumers, or you have just got the URL and send it to your boyfriend, girlfriend, and ask for them to buy it. So if you are using another website rather than your own e-commerce shop or your own blog, you have to submit it here as well. Don't forget to submit your own blog here as well, okay? So after you are approved with one blog or one website, you are free to create up to the 50 websites in your own affiliate account. But when you first sign up as an affiliate, you have to follow this procedure. So if you do not have any blog or any other website, you will have to sell products from your own e-commerce shop. And what I suggest you to follow through these lectures and learn how to import products from Amazon automatically to your own e-commerce shop, and then send it to your friends or relatives as much as possible you can, so they will buy an easy product from your website, and Amazon will see that you are directing consumers and they will approve your account immediately. So, one last thing, if you do not have this site stripe on your Amazon.com, even you have created your own affiliate account, you can go to product links from here and click on it, and under this section you may search for these products as well, and it will generate a link with your own store ID. Okay, so let's stop here and continue with the next lecture. Okay, so now it's time for us to embed our new plugin called Amazon WooCommerce, so that we will import products directly from Amazon.com and add our own store ID, so that Amazon will know that we have directed consumers to them and they will give us a percentage from the sales. Okay, so go to the dashboard here, WordPress dashboard, and we have to add a new plugin. Okay, so maybe we won't see the plugin from here if we search for like let's search for Amazon WooCommerce. Okay, we have some options here, but I don't think that's the exact same thing that we want. So we have to use a website called 𝐏𝐫𝐨𝐿. So go to 𝐏𝐫𝐿.net. Okay, and this is an actually section of 𝐒𝐫𝐸 in which we can find some themes, videos, audios, so everything from here, and people are creating some softwares, themes, and selling them using 𝐒𝐫𝐸, and they are actually pretty good. So let's search for WooCommerce Amazon affiliates. Okay, so we have now a lot of options here as well, and it's all related to be an Amazon affiliate. So we want to choose the WordPress category here, and I will just say the final product that we need is that this WooCommerce Amazon affiliate WordPress plugin. Just click on it, and in here you see we have some discounts, and they will just have the description of their plugins. Okay, so you may want to study these features from here, but I will just show you how to use this plugin as well but you have to buy it on your own. So you can go to download here, and you have to create an InvestorMarket account, and you can download your own plugin. I have already downloaded this plugin before, so I have a license for it, and I will use this previously downloaded folder. So go on and download and pay for this plugin here, and we will see how to use it in the next lecture. Okay, so after you have downloaded your own plugin, we have to go to our dashboard again, and let's close this one and this one. Okay, so we will upload our plugin from add new plugins here, and we will choose a file which is WooCommerce Amazon, and under plugin you will see a zip file, so choose it and say install now. And I think that's important. If you see an error here saying that this file is too big to upload, actually this is 5 megabytes, but sometimes the servers are just set to receive maximum of 2 megabytes. So this is the error I'm talking about. What we have to do is to go back, and we have to go to our cPanel. So if you have already forgotten how to get here, you have to go GoDaddy.com and sign in with your account, and under your products, just click on your products. Let's sign in. So under web hosting, you will see the previously created domain and hosting here, and click on manage. And after you click on manage, it will take you to the cPanel of your hosting. So under this hosting, you will see a software section which contains a select PHP version. Click on select PHP version here, and rather than selecting a PHP version, go to switch to PHP options, and in here you will see some options here, and what we are looking for is upload max file size. So this is not 2 megabytes, but we want rather 16 megabytes. So apply it, save it, see settings saved, and go to add new plugin again from your dashboard, and upload plugin, and select WooZone.zip, and install this file. And now we have a limit of 16 megabytes. I think it will be okay to upload a 5 megabyte file here. If you are using any other services other than GoDaddy, you may have a hard time to find how to increase your own maximum file upload size, so that maybe you will have to contact your own support line and ask them to increase your own file size for you, and they will do it. Okay, so after installing, you have to click on Activate Plugin. And it will create another section here called WooZone, and we will have to configure this dashboard as well, but we will do it in the next lecture. Okay, so now in this dashboard we have to do some configurations in order to enable WooZone to do these things for us. So it says install default setup. So let's click on this, and it will install default settings in order to make WooZone work, and after that we will configure other settings as well. By the way, we have some theme suggestions from WooZone, and we will see them later on. Okay, so under this dashboard, first thing we have to do is we have to find our item purchase code and submit it with our email here. Okay, so go to Code Canyon again. So go to your own downloads here, and under this downloads, click on downloads and download your license certificate and purchase code. Okay, so after downloading it, just open your license and find your item purchase code, copy it, and go to your dashboard and paste it and click on Activate Now. So it will activate the WooZone plugin for us. So what we have to do next is to go Amazon config. So click on Amazon config. So we have some really important things to take care of here. We have to connect this WooZone to our Amazon affiliate account so that it will just automatically embed our store ID to the imported products. So request type, auto detect, Amazon locations. If you are if you want one specific location, just choose it, but if you want all, just choose worldwide. What we have to do is to find our access key ID and secret access key from Amazon Web Services account management and paste these IDs to here. So go to this link and just sign in with your account, and it will open a console of AVS for you. And it says access keys from here, and click on it and you will see your access keys. And if you do not see any access keys, just click on create new access key here and use that access key to copy and paste to your own dashboard. Okay, so I will copy this and paste in here. So after you paste your own secret IDs, you have to go to your affiliate account again and find your store ID. So go to the associate dashboard here, and you will see your store ID from here, and you can just go to manage your tracking IDs as well and create a new one. Let's create a new one for this. For example, traveler gifts, new ID, for instance, I don't know, just create a new one. So you have to copy this and go to your dashboard and paste it in the related section. So I am using it's the Amazon.com for this course here, but you may choose to go on and individually sign up for other Amazon websites as well and get tracking IDs from them as well and paste all of this here. So in my case, this is United States. So after that, you have to choose a main affiliate ID. So this is my main affiliate ID, and you have to save the settings. So click on WooZone again and click on Amazon config again, and in here we have something called plugin setup. So these are the options that show coupon, on-site cart, checkout email mandatory. No, you can do it as a no, so that people will just add the products on their carts and check out immediately without registering. 90 days cookies, yes, you will use the cookies because that's the way you just follow the users by placing cookies into their own computers, and when they go to the Amazon again, they will have your cookie, so it will look like that they are directed to the Amazon with your own account. Cross-selling, yes, so the related products can be shown in related pages. Gallery, maybe, but not in this case. Product short description, okay. Review tab, you have to show Amazon reviews, yes. It will directly import the reviews from Amazon itself. You can change your checkout message from here. So it will take for default 3 seconds to direct the consumer to the Amazon. Remote Amazon images, yes. Okay. So activate product availability by country box, yes. And show country flag on cart page, yes. So save this setting as well. So if you want to change any of this, just change it here and go to import setup. This is where we set the import options, import product options here. So we will import some attributes like artist, amount, ASIN. So I will just go and check all of this, okay, because I don't know what I'm going to be importing. I can import some tents for travelers, I can import some outdoor shoes for travelers, I don't know, I can import books. I will use whatever I can use for attributes lists. Bitfy attributes, why not, yes. Prices, only Amazon or other retailers as well. I think I will get all the retailers. Variations means the different kinds of one product can have a lot of variations, so we have to limit this. Maybe 3 variations is enough. So import products with a price of 0. No, I don't want free products because they are mainly not correct. So if we want to download images at import, it will create some performance issues for us. I want some asynchronous image download. Cron number of images, 100 is an extreme. I think I want something like 5 or 3. Let's do 5. Image names, product title, yes. Create force import parent if it's variation. Okay, I think that's okay for right now for importing. And bug fixes, I think having yes to all the bug fixes is the safest one. So if you save the settings, I think we are ready for our Amazon configuration. Just let's stop here and continue with the next lecture. So now all I have to do is to import some products for Amazon from Amazon.com to be displayed on my own website. Okay, and before doing that, I want to make sure that my all settings are properly done. So go to synchronization log here, and in the synchronization settings we have to say to our WooZone plugin that I want to synchronize all these things every single day, like price, reviews or titles, okay, so that it will know that I have to synchronize everything in here every day. So actually the price is the most important one, because if people see some price in your website and it's different when they check out, they will get pissed and they will never buy from you anything ever again. So you have to make sure that you will check this price, tick this price boxes, and synchronize your prices with Amazon every day. Okay, so I think we are ready to grab some products. So go to the insane import mode here, and we will search for products from Amazon here. So I am building a traveler's website, so I will just search for gifts for travelers. Okay, so gifts for travelers, and I want the first 5 page, and I can just select and specify a category from here, but I won't do that. I will just search it from all categories and see that it just started to search for products. So now the WooZone is importing products from Amazon for us, and I just queued some products, and if you click on show products, you can see all the details from here. And if you think that this product is not related what I am looking for, you may just uncheck it from here, or you can just do it all. So as far as I see, everything is related to the travelers, and I don't see anything too rubbish. So for 50 products, I will say import products. And let's see that we have a progress bar here, and now WooZone is actually important all the products automatically for us. So it's that easy to build your own e-commerce shop with Amazon, guys. So we will see those imported products in our product section automatically if everything goes well. Okay, so let's click on shop here, and you will see that products are already here, and if it's on sale, it is saying sale, and if it's not, it's showing the price, default price here, and we have many choices here. Now if somebody goes to our travelergifts.com, they will see thousands of products automatically imported from Amazon here. Let's see how the progress is going. So 14 out of 50 is imported, and this is going on, and you see that the most magical moments of this is that categories are also imported from Amazon, and it's automatically added to our product category section, so that we will not deal with them manually all the time. Okay, most importantly, we will beautify this look later on, but for now it's very promising. Okay, I think I have a slow internet right now, and this process is running, and I think it will take more time than 44 seconds for some reason. So I will just stop this lecture here and wait for all products to be imported, and see you on the next lecture. Okay, now all the products are imported, and let's see if they are showing up properly. So let's see what we have. We have a USB traveler, wall charger, luggage packing organizers, fabulous minis travel set. What's this? Toiletry bag, luggage scale, and we have a piggy bank, gifts, and everything. So let's go to the Atlas Obscura here and see that we have all the descriptions, title, images, and let's see, we have different images from our product directly imported, and let's see, we have customer reviews, so it's pretty cool. We have every information regarding to our product because we have just chosen every attribute, maybe you remember. And we have tons of categories here, and we will beautify these menus later on, as I said before. But for now, let's see if we can add this to the cart and go to checkout. And you see, you will be redirected to Amazon.com, and it just adds the product to my cart in Amazon.com, and you may check if your WS Amazon Web Services ID is embedded here, and more importantly, your store ID is embedded here, so that Amazon will know that we have directed this consumer to them. So everything seems to be working right now. Go to the shop here, and if you do not like the item names here, like if you think that what a rubbish name is, we have to make it shorter, what we can do is to go our dashboard to product section, and we can find whatever product we want, and we can edit them in the way we want. Okay, so we can just edit the names, the images, and everything in here. Okay, so I suggest you do not deal with the prices, edit the prices here, because it's automatically being imported from Amazon and updated every day. But you can change the title and description any way you want from product section. And in fact, let's go to the product section here and see if we have the previously created book, the Traveler Gifts. Yes. So we have created this not with directly with the Amazon, but manually. So I think we can delete this as well. So trash it, so that we have only the products that we received from Amazon.com. Okay, so now you have learned how to import products from Amazon and how to edit them as well. Let's stop here and continue with beautifying our site a little bit, because we have a messy category section here and we have some test pages here, so it does not look professional right now, but we will do and learn how to do that in the next lectures. So for beautifying section, you have already learned how to work with pages and menus here, but we will do some practices in order to learn this more structurally. Let's go to the pages section, and I don't think we need a test page right now, so let's trash it. So let's go to appearance and menus here, and let's see if that test is removed. No, just go and remove the test from menus as well. Save the menu, and let's see if that worked. Okay, we don't see test page anymore, that's good. So go to the widgets here, and you see that we have imported categories here, which is not the product categories but blog categories. So let's lose this. So let's see if we see these categories. Okay, we have lost the categories. Let's keep the most popular, but let's adjust this product menu so that it will be more user friendly. So we have a lot of menus, so we can check only show children, and we can say hide empty categories. So let's click on save and see how this looks like. I think it looks like more organized right now. If we go on books, we will see it has a folder of subjects, health and fitness, for example, and in health and fitness we we have this book, How to Shit Around the World, and in the travel section we have a lot of books actually. And in electronics, let's go and see, yeah, we have these products. Okay, so what we can do more is actually to go to themes and customize our storefront. We did that before, but maybe we want to change backgrounds. Now we have imported our products. We know how our website will look like now. Maybe we want here to be have a pink color instead of black, or we can go on and use some premium themes previously created on Code Canyon as well, because it will give us a more professional look. Let's see what this has to offer. Kingdom. So let's preview this Kingdom. So this is actually very good. Let's see the other suggestion, the market. Okay, this looks pretty good as well. So I have seen some other product and I have used it before, called Retailer, not in Code Canyon but in TeamForest. So this one is pretty good actually. So you can see that you do not have to know a very complex skill of designs. You can just buy a $50 or $30 theme and use it every time you open a website, and you can just go on here and search for WordPress like ECommerce theme here, and you will see you have a lot of options here. And when doing that, please look for if they are compatible with WooZone or WooCommerce applications, and if they don't, you will experience a lot of difficulties, so that it won't work even. If you want to buy and add a premium theme, make sure that they are compatible with WooCommerce. Like this one, it says Woo. So let's see how this looks like. So by the way, there are other websites rather than Envato, but this is the most advanced and most popular one. So I have showed you this one, but you are free to Google WordPress e-commerce themes, and you will get tons of options here as well. The first one is ThemeForest, but you have tons of options. You may choose to do it whatever, whatever you want. So if you want to buy a premium theme, I will show how to upload and use it in the next lecture. And if you want to go on with this storefront theme, it's okay as well. So I think it looks pretty good. Maybe you will have to adjust the colors and design accordingly, but anyhow, I will show you how to upload a premium theme in the next lecture. So I have downloaded the retailer premium theme, and I will show you how to upload it. If you have downloaded it on your own choice, you may follow the same steps here as well. So go to the upload theme again, and it's the same with uploading the premium plugins. Go to the downloaded folder here, and under theme files, look for the retailer or whatever your theme called .zip. Choose it and say install now, and I think it's around 1 or 11 megabytes as well. So we have previously set the upload limit to 16 megabytes, so I think we won't face any errors from here. Once we set this theme, it will give us a lot of options in the theme section, and we will beautify it as well. So let's activate this theme. So since we have now deactivated storefront, it says that please activate storefront, but we don't need them anymore. So it says that you have to install these get bowtie tools to be able to use the retailer. So let's go and install them right now. Let's go to the retailer section here. And for using the retailer, it says you have to have one WooCommerce, which we already have, and one Visual Composer. So let's install this Visual Composer here. So it says that you have to enter your product key to be able to use this theme. So go to the product key section here, and let's generate a product key because we already bought it. So sign it with your Meta account, say approve, and just enter your website name, 𝐿𝐼𝐥𝐼𝐷.com, say generate product key, copy it, and paste it in here, say activate product key. So product key is active. Go to the tools section here, and it says there is a new update to Visual Composer. Man, we just downloaded it, but okay, just update it as well. And after that, I think we will be ready to use the retailer theme. Okay, let's go to the theme options. Okay, now we are ready to use this theme. So before going on to the options, let's see, visit our site. This new theme is uploaded as well. So as you can see, we have now a premium looking e-commerce shop with a 49 results, which means 49 products. But we have lost our sidebar widgets here. We will take care of it in the next lecture. Okay, now I will do the options of our new theme, and the first error that came to my mind is that we have lost the sidebar. So I will show you how to do that, but I will take you through all these options as well. So we can change the layout width, we can change the layout style from here, and we can change even the favorite icon, which is the icon that shows up here when we enter our website to our browser. So we can enable commands, we can enable progress bar. So in the header it says free shipping on all orders. No, we do not want this to happen. We want rather saying find your perfect gift for your traveler friends, maybe. So you may choose an header option here. Sticky header, it means that a header sticks with you when you just go down to the page, bottom of the page. So you may choose font sizes from here. That's okay for right now. Click Save on Changes. Go to Footer. If you want to change the footer, you may do it from here. I will definitely want to change this copyright text here, say all rights reserved, travelersgifts.com. Click on Save All Changes and go to Shop. I think we want a sidebar because that was the error that we came across. Flipping products, it means that I think it's a good way to animate our and make our site a little bit interactive. So rating styles, I want stars rather than dashes. Okay, let's save all these changes as well. So let's go to the products page. I want to disable the product reviews here, because why? Let's go to a product page. So in here we have already Amazon customer reviews, and I don't think we want to review for our own customer here as well, so I will disable it. Maybe you want our own customer reviews as well, so you can keep it, but I will disable it. And go to the My Account, and this is the registration your registration page. In here, let's sign out, and it says register, and your registration text here. So since I have signed out, I signed out from here as well. Let's log in back, and I will say register immediately, find perfect gifts for travelers, shop with Amazon safety. I don't know, let's delete this and log in. Already have an account. Enter your email and password here. Let's save this. It gives me an error. I think it's because I have logged out and logged back in. Let's click on here and let's paste save all changes. Yes, unfortunately I have to do this again. Already have an account. Enter your email and password here. Okay, options updated. So now let's see if, yeah, so we have shifted the sidebar, but we don't see it yet. So let's stop here, and let's not make this lecture a very long one. Continue with the next lecture. So we did some settings, but everything seems to be working except our sidebar here. We cannot see our widgets. So let's fix this. Go to the appearance and widgets here. So the problem is that we have a sidebar, and now we have a new section here called product listing. We have to just take these widgets to product listing section because it works with our new retailer theme, so that we will see the product categories and most popular things in here. Okay, that was easy. So we can go on and deal with our theme options. So we are going to have a logo and upload our own logo from a styling page, and we may choose to change the main colors, primary font colors from styling. We may choose a different font from typography here, and we may choose how many the portfolio items per row do we have. We have currently 3, and I think that's the optimum number. We may connect our Facebook and other social media accounts from here. I do not have any idea for social networks for my traveler gifts shop for right now, so I will disable it. If we have a custom CSS code, custom styling sheet code, or custom JavaScript code, we may just insert it here. I don't have right now, and I do not need a backup, or I do not need a further documentation right here now, so I will just skip it. So I think we are now pretty much ready to go live and share our website with our friends. The only thing that we can do is to create a logo before going on and do that, and define a top bar navigation. That's the only 2 things that we should do, I think. So let's stop here and continue with creating a logo section. So we will see how to create a logo for our newly created e-commerce shop. So if you have software in which you can have a design like Photoshop or Sketch, then it's perfect. So we will use those softwares to build a logo. But if you do not have anything at all, maybe it's expensive to purchase at this point, because as far as I know, Sketch costs like $100 for right now. So maybe we can just go to Google and like free logo design online. If we Google it, I think we will have a lot of online designers here, like free logo maker. Let's try this. So find graphics. Maybe I can search for travel. And let's say travelersgifts.com, and choose a rather lively font and a lovely color here. So maybe you can use this kind of free services to create your own logos. So that's the easiest way to create this kind of logos for your own shop. But if you have Sketch or Photoshop or any other softwares, you can also use them. If you have these kinds of softwares but don't know anything about it, maybe you can use this way. Just save it to this image to download, and open a blank page in your Photoshop or Sketch, and just import this logo to your project. And see, we have a size of 259 to 48. So let's create an artboard in the exact size of that. So maybe 240, 250, 260. So if you don't know anything, maybe you may just want to take this and we can edit this and just select this little back here and copy it with Command and C or Control and C. Just delete this, paste the image here and scale it down a little bit. And after that I will insert a line here which will act as a separator in this case. Make it a little bit smaller, maybe have a little bit of thickness. And rather than being gray, maybe I want to make it black. And finally, let's add some text here, like travelersgifts.com. Cannot see anything because it's white rather than black. Maybe I lose .com. So Travelers Gifts, a shopping bag and a separator. I think it gives the message, and it's the same as here, but maybe I can find a free image about traveling, like Google it, free travel image, vectoral, I don't know, just Google. And freepick.com. Okay, let's see if they are really free. So let's find a good one from here. Okay, it seems to be good. So we have to credit the author if we want to download it for free. I won't do that in my site, so let's go to Wiktizi and this seems good, right? So let's click on this and let's download this, sign it, my Facebook. And it asks for a username. Come on, man. Just want to download this. Okay, my download will start, hopefully. Okay, I have just downloaded the file. Let's open this. Let's open this with Sketch. And let's find, let's ungroup this Let's use this one actually. I think this is more than one element here. So let's copy all of this and come here and paste, not in the artboard, but here. Let's scale this to 10%. So let's delete this and let's take all of this into here. And maybe I will have to change the color of this traveler gifts and make it a little bit like this one, maybe a little bit darker though, and maybe just lose this one and have this side by side. And so that I can just make this a little bit narrower. So I think I will have to make this a little bit darker. Okay, I think it looks good. Let's try this. Let's close this, delete it, and export this. Traveler's logo. So let's go finally to our website dashboard and go to styling. Under logo, let's try and upload this logo. So go to the desktop, traveler's logo, just choose it, select it. Okay, let's save this and see how this looks like. Okay, I think it looks good. Maybe I want to make it a little bit bigger, I think, right? So it looks like same size as this menu here. I want to make it a little bit bigger. So let's choose all of this and say scale it like 135 for instance, and let's do this as well. Not this way, this way. So let's make this bigger again. One last time, make this a little bit bigger. And traveler's logo, yes, I want to replace it. Let's try one more time, remove this logo, upload a new one. Select it, save, go here. Yeah, that's better. So if you have Sketch or other software, again, this is a retina logo, which means that the user has a bigger screen than the usual one, so you may want to upload it as 2x size. If you do not have any software program, you may want to double the sizes and double the sizes as well, double the size of your outer boundaries and double the size of your items as well, and save it as a 2x and upload the 2x file to your Retina look. Okay, so that people with bigger screens will not have a pixelated look, but rather an elegant look. So that's all for logo creation. Remember that you do not have to have Photoshop or Sketch for that reasons. You can just go to Google and do that as well, but the important thing is that it has to look professional, because your consumers will have to trust this logo because they will shop on your page. So let's stop here and continue with the next lecture. So now, since we have created our logo, the only thing that catches my eye when I look at our website is that it says define your top bar navigation, and after doing that, I think we are ready to deploy our website to our friends, family, our Facebook, our followers from our blog, and everything. So go to menus again, under appearance. So we have a primary menu and we use as a main navigation, right? So in order to have top bar navigation, we can create a new menu, like let's do that. Create a new menu, say top menu, and let's add contact us, for instance, to the top menu, and let's say we will use that as a top header navigation. So let's try. And as you can see, now that contact us has appeared here, we may choose to remove it from here and go to the primary menu, select it, and go to contact us and remove it. If we save it, now it makes more sense. If somebody tries to reach us, they will have to click here. So I think we are pretty done with the appearance of our shop. What maybe we can do is to go on and learn about security and search engine optimization as well. Okay, so let's stop here and continue with the next lesson. So we have pretty good content in our web page, so that Google and other search engines like Yandex, Bing can index our web page, because we have lots of content just imported from Amazon. But maybe we can make their work easier by going to plugins and say add new, and search for SEO, So we have some options here. I will use this Squirrely. So install this plugin. This is completely free, and activate it. So we have to give an email address. Just add info@travelers-gifts.com. So click on Start Here. So it is saying that if you want to use this plugin to edit your previous posts, let's do this. But I don't have many posts for my news page, right? I have just imported a post from another blog just to show you as an example. So I will just skip it. Okay. So I will not be using that feature for right now, but I want to go to settings and SEO page to be able to set my things up. So I want Squirrely to be an assistant for my post, products and pages. Yes. So I want Squirrely to use Google rank options. Yes. So I want five pages to be checked by Google. Okay. So I will skip this webmaster's tools because we will do it manually. This is to tell Google that we have created a website, so you can go and check it. So go to google.com and ask for Google website submission. Okay. So you have to sign in with your Google account. So I will do it. So I will submit my web page here, travelersgifts.com. Say I'm not a rabbit. Okay, my request has been received. So now that we made sure that Google will go on and crawl to our website and index it, if we want more, we can go and sign in with the Google Webmaster tool. I'm not gonna do that. You can do it on your own. I'm not gonna go on and submit for Bing or Alexa. You can just search for submit Bing websites and go on and do that as well. Okay. So just save the settings here. And let's go to the other page. So it says switch section on. Yes, switch this on. And check for errors. Okay, it didn't find any issue for our website. So we do not have any other things, and we do not have any social media accounts. We already checked for errors. And I don't want I don't have a sitemap or file icon. Okay, I don't have any complex organization. I don't have any Google Analytics right now. So what will I do is to come here and say, do this for me. Okay, so let's add sitemap to the search engines. Let's add feed style to our blog. I already have a file icon, and this is for letting Google know our organization, like if we belong to a corporation or not. So this is important. Title for our website is Traveler Gifts. Description, you can find perfect gifts for your website, for yourself or friends here. Shop securely and pay safely with Amazon.com, for instance. And keywords, it's tips, it says please provide 2 to 4 keywords. Traveler, gifts, shop, I don't know, travel, wanderlust maybe. So social media options, I don't want any social media options. Okay, I don't have any tracking tools. If you want, you can create a Google Analytics ID and you can see where people are coming to your site from. Okay, so we are done with search engine optimization. So we have increased the chances that we will have a good place in Google rankings. Let's see you on the next lecture. Now finally, let's go on to plugins and add new and find a way to make our websites safer. So search security in plugins, and I think it will pop up with a lot of options. Okay, and we will try to find a proper one to install and use on our own e-commerce shop. So it's taking a little bit time. Okay, now we have more than 4,000 plugins here. Best way to do this actually is, let's see the active installment numbers. This one has more than 1,000 installments here, and this one actually has more than 1 million. So this is good as well, more than 100,000, and I think it's best way to choose more than 1 million one. Actually, I have used this before, WordFence Security. This is pretty good. So activate this plugin. So actually WordPress is a very good tool, but everybody knows about WordPress. So for instance, if somebody goes and types wp admin / it will go not to my dashboard but to my account login page, and if I have an unsecure username like admin, they will try to crack my password using my username. So we have to make sure that we have a security plugin when we use WordPress, right? So this is an email for us to get alerted. So I will provide info@travelersgifts.com and say get alerted. And if somebody tries to hack into our system, or if DDoS attacks get intense, it will just say, okay, there is something going on with your site. So go to the word fence and say enter. So first of all, let's dismiss these notices. Okay. WordFence is giving us an error and say configure firewall first. So let's do that and say continue. And it will edit our PHP files. So it is asking for our permission. And why does it edit our PHP files? Because they are adding some codes to be able to run this plugin, but they are saying just download this code. Maybe something will go wrong and you will need it afterwards. So just click on continue until it's done. Okay. And one last time, say continue. Okay, it says the changes have not yet taken effect. Maybe we may have to wait for a few minutes before it takes effect. So go to the scan here and start a WordFence scan. And you see that WordFence is working. So it's running a scan here, and it will say if we have any issues in our website. I don't think we have any issue because we have just created our e-commerce shop, but in case you know how to do a scan, it's done that way. Okay, you can schedule a scan regularly and it will check whether we are doing the correct things or not. So after scan is completed, go to the options section and in this options section you have to change some options. Like it says enable rate limiting and advanced blocking. I think we have to check this because some hackers can attack your website and we have to block their IPs. And enable login security. This option will force user to have a strong passwords, two-factor authentications, and invalid login throttling. I don't want that because it will create some difficulties for my users to sign up. But if you are actually collecting payments from users, I recommend you to use that option. So enable live traffic view, maybe, but I don't think it will be necessary at my case. Regular scans, okay, do that. Email alerts here. So this is important. Email me if WordFence is deactivated, okay. Alert on critical problems, okay. Alert on warnings, maybe. Alert when an IP is blocked, I don't need that. I don't need that. Lost password, I don't need that. And when someone signs in, some administrator, I don't want to receive an email every time I sign in. Alert me when there is a large increase in attacks. Yes, alert me if somebody tries to gather people and attack me with DDoS, I want to know it. So email me once a week. So scans to include, yes, include all of this, okay. So rate limiting, this is somewhat important. Verified Google crawlers, yes, they have unlimited access to my website. They can crawl and ping me whatever they want. If anyone's request exceeds like 240 requests per minute, I think they're not human, but rather they are trying to down my server, so just throttle them. If it's same with crawlers. If a crawler's page not found, see it, throttle them. If a human's page views exceed, again, maybe even block them. Maybe throttle them, but if a human's page exceeds not found pages for 100 and 200, maybe even 120 per minute, just block them. Okay, so how long is an IP address will be blocked? 1 hour is okay. Log out after how many login failures? 10. How many forgot password? 5. 1 hour again. Immediately log out. Invalid usernames, no. I think we are done with setting up WordFence. Okay, it asks us to reload the page. So if the options are in place, then okay, save changes. My changes has been saved. And I think we are done with security, and our scan is completed as well, and it's all secure. Now we are done with securing our website. Let's stop here, continue with the next lecture. Okay, in the previous lecture we have installed WordFence and we did some settings and we tried to enable firewall. So after your settings are in place, you have to go to the firewall section in here, and if it is in the learning mode, then you have to take this from learning mode to the enabled and protecting. And after you click on save, it is now enabled and you are protected by WordFence Web Application Firewall. So don't forget to do that and secure your e-commerce shop. And let's now see how to create an email address for our products, because we have used info@travelersgifts.com in every page, but we didn't even create the address yet. So we have to go to our cPanel again, and at the bottom of the page we have something called an email wizard. So click on it, and it will ask what kind of email we want to create. Say info@travelersgifts.com and have a password created for it. Okay, so you can have a maximum mailbox quota. So save this password. If you want, choose a mail client, and you want to set your mail to your computer like Outlook or Mac, as in my case. You may choose to do it so. I'll do it later. And actually we have an online way to see our emails in this case, but we can just go to webmail access and we can say the password from here and click on login, and it will take us to a dashboard again, and we can see the emails from this dashboard, and we can compose some emails from here as well. Okay, that's it. You can create as many as email accounts, as many as like you want. So you can create with your own name, you can create with support, you can create with invoices at travelersgifts.com, anything you want. So don't forget to do that. Don't use your Gmail accounts on this kind of operations. It won't look professional. So that's it. See you on the next lecture. Okay, so first step to create our e-commerce store is to create a website. So we have to set up domain and hosting for our website. So if you do not know what domain is, a domain is actually the address of the website. So Google.com is a domain, Amazon.com is a domain name. So we have to find domain name for our website, and we need some hosting to host our files, folders, images, products, and everything in a server. So we have to set up a domain and a hosting. In order to do this, you can go to Google actually, and you can search for hosting domains. So you will see there are a lot of options regarding the hosting and domains. So we have lots of services like GoDaddy.com, oneandone.com, HostPoint, Bluehost, and everything. So you are free to choose your own service for domain and hosting, but I will use one and only the famous GoDaddy.com. This is one of the biggest domain and hosting services in the world. Some people hate it, some people loves it, but it's really actually one of the simplest way to build a website. So this course's main purpose is to teach you how to build your own e-commerce store, and it's one of the easiest way to do it, so I will use GoDaddy in our case. So if you go to the GoDaddy.com, you will see immediately a search domain section here. So if you have any idea of what your e-commerce site will be about, so you can start searching for domains here. So maybe at this point you do not have the utmost, the final idea of your e-commerce store, but in order to be able to follow and execute the things that you will learn through the sections, you need to build a website. And in order to do that, I really recommend that you can come up with an idea just for now and buy that domain for your own and buy your hosting at the same time, and then afterwards you can use that previously bought hosting to host more domains afterwards. So I really suggest you guys to think about for a moment about your idea and come up with an idea, and we will see in the next lecture how to search for domains and buy them. So I hope you get an idea right now so that we can build on it. So my exemplary idea on this course will be about gifts for traveling people, so gifts for travelers. So I can just type here giftsfortravelers.com and start to search for alternatives for our domain, but we have actually a tool for that. We can go to Google again and search for keyword tool, and the first result that pops up is a keywordtool.io. So we can go to here and search for our idea, and we can see what people actually search for on Google about that idea or any other google.com or any other Google website here. So I can say like gifts for travelers here, and if I hit on enter, I will see that people searches for this on Google when they are trying to find some gifts for traveling people. Okay, and then I can just find an idea about my domain here, and if I just find a perfect match like gifts for traveler to Europe.com, it will generate a good traffic to my website because people are actually searching for these exact keywords here. It doesn't need to be necessarily the same thing or the exact same thing in here, but I think this key tool will give you an idea about it. Okay, like can search for traveler gifts here, and let's see, gift for traveler gifts. Actually, let's try that. And I don't see anything shorter the better, I think. So let's just let's close this mail. Let's just try travelers gifts here. And hit on search domain, and you can see the travelersgifts.com is actually available, and it's only $2.99 for a year. So it says it is only $3 if you register for 2 years. So it says the first year is $3 and the second year is actually $15. So it will add up to $18 for 2 years, and it is less than $10 per year, and I think it's a pretty good deal. And you can actually go to the other domain services and domain websites, and you will see that $10 per year is kind of a standard in this case. So if you try to buy a domain, you will likely to get it like a 10 years per year. So I think it's a pretty good deal, and I will select it. And I don't need any other website domains like travelergifts.info, travelergifts.org. If you wish to buy any of these, you may choose to do so, but I am fine with this right now. So I will continue to my cart here, and it will ask privacy protection from me, and it's saying that it's $8 per year, and it's actually an optional feature. This is to protect your personal information from other people searching for this domain, and if other people searches for this domain, and they will see that it is bought, and they will see my name and my other public information. If I do not buy this privacy protection, I will choose to buy it, but you can just ignore it, and you can say no thanks. It won't affect our course, it won't affect our setup for our e-commerce store, but it will just protect our personal information. Since I have too many websites actually online, I always choose to protect my privacy, so I will keep it like this. And this one is important. Now we have arrived at hosting zone. So let's stop the actual lecture here because it will get too long, and continue with the next one. Okay, now we have chosen our domain name and we have chosen our privacy option. Now we have arrived at hosting options. Now you can just skip the hosting section and buy your hosting from somewhere else, and you may choose to buy your domain from one website and buy your hosting from other. It doesn't matter. You can just you can do whatever you want with your domain once you bought it, but I will just use GoDaddy.com again in order to keep things simple, because it's much easier that way. But again, you can choose any other services you want to use for your own hosting preferences. So we have two options here. One is a website builder. It's actually run on Windows operating system, and it's a Linux web hosting here, and it's run on Linux. So we will choose the Linux one because we will use the features of Linux web hosting. Okay, so you can say no thanks, but you will see that there are other options here. So if you choose the economy one, it is $5 per month and it's $60 per year. So it will give you hosting for one website, and it will give you 100 gigabyte disk space. This is the disk space for storing your files, folders, images, everything, and it will give you an unlimited bandwidth. Bandwidth is the capacity to actually attracting traffic on your website. You can think bandwidth as like that, and it will give you 100 email addresses. So I have chosen TravelersGifts.com, so I can set up an email like info@travelersgifts.com or my name at travelersgifts.com and everything, and it will give you 10 databases. So if I choose Deluxe, it will give you an unlimited websites. So in the previous lectures I have told you that it will not be your final website necessarily, so you can just come up with an idea right now, and if you choose this deluxe option here, it will give you an unlimited website option. And if you change your mind about your domain, or if you just want to build more than one e-commerce shop or more than one website later, you can just buy the domain for $10 a year, and you can use this hosting option in here. And this is an ultimate option, and it will give you a free premium DNS, and it will give you a free SSL certificate. This is a secure certificate. So if you know what you are doing, and if you are really serious about launching a series of e-commerce store with secure way of doing that, you may choose to buy Ultimate, but I recommend you guys to buy this middle one. It's actually $72 per year. It can look like a little bit expensive to you right now, but if you are really serious about opening your own e-commerce shop or opening your own blog, any WordPress kind of stuff, I really suggest you guys to buy this one. Okay, and you do not have to buy this email address anymore, because if you choose to buy a hosting, it will give you free anyway. So after you complete all your options here, just click on this one, continue with these options. And let's close the Amazon and our keyword tool. So you have here your hosting, okay, and email is for free, and you have here your domain name, and it's for 2 years, and I have already chosen to make my domain private for a year. So if I want to, I can add another domains for a discounted rate. And there is an option here, search engine visibility, and it may look like that if you do not add this to the cart, your website will not be visible to the Google, Yahoo or Bing, and it's actually not correct, because it's just a tool to help you build a more SEO search engine optimization friendly websites, but it's not mandatory for Google to scan and crawl to your website and index your website. So I will just skip it and go on to the checkout. So let's stop here before it gets too long and continue with the next lecture. Okay, now let's check for a final time before we proceed to checkout and register for GoDaddy and pay our final products. It just adds up to $187, but I think it should have been like something like less than $100, because we have just bought a hosting. It was supposed to be like $72, and the domain was supposed to be $15. So I think I just added something that we did not want, and it just says, "Are you sure?" And this is what actually we have wanted, Linux hosting with cPanel, sorry, but we didn't want this business website builder package, right? So we can just remove this. So we want just this domain name, travelersgifts.com, and yes, this hosting, and yeah, we just bought the privacy for our domain for $15, and it just adds up to $100. So yes, this is correct. So I can just now proceed to the checkout. So I have already a GoDaddy account here, but I will create another one to show you how it's done. So I will just enter my email here, and I will choose a username and a password here, and I will choose a support pin, which will consist of 4 different letters here, numbers here, and you will use this support pin if you need a support from GoDaddy, and I believe you will in the future for any purpose, so it's better for you to remember that. So just click on create an account. Okay, now it asks for your name, last name, and your personal information, and later on payment information. So just I will pause the video here and give me my personal information, and after that I will just give me my payment information and I will click on continue. So after you click on continue, it will take you to the final stage where you will choose the place your order option here, and you will place your final order and it will buy the domain and hosting for you. So your credit card will be built once you clicked on this button. So make sure you have the correct information for the last time. So place your order. And okay, so now the order has been submitted and we are ready to use our hosting and domain name from now on. So let's stop here and continue with setting up our domain and hosting in the next lecture. Okay, once you created your order and both your domain and hosting, now you are ready to set up your domain and your hosting. So just click on domain name here and it will take you to the domain name section here, and you can just start to build your website. So click on build here and it will ask if you want to buy a website builder or if you want to buy a hosting and every other things. You may skip here because you have already bought your hosting. So go to the customer name here and click on my products, and you will see, and it will ask you for some survey questions here. You can just skip it, and it says that you have to verify your email address in order to avoid temporary hold on your site. So let's do that. I will pause the video and go to my email actually. Okay, now I have verified my email address, so I can go here to my products, and in this web hosting I can just click on manage and I can set up a new cPanel. So cPanel is kind of a dashboard that you will find all the Linux server features inside, and we will use the cPanel to create our website. So it will ask for the specific domain, and if I have more than one, it will show up here. So I have just one now, TWITTER.com. So it will ask me to choose a data center And it's actually very important because if you choose another data center that other than you are supposed to, then afterwards changing it is actually hard, and GoDaddy will ask for an extra amount of money, like $20 or $30 something, for to change it. So I will direct to the North America consumers here. So I will choose the North America data center. If you will target Europe customers or Asian customers, you have to choose a data center in those areas. So after choosing your data center, you have to create a cPanel login name. You have to create a username, and you have to create a password to log into your cPanel. So I will choose a username, okay, and I will choose a password here. Username is actually not available, I think, so let's do this way. Hit on next, and now it will ask whether we want a WordPress website. So this is actually very important because we will indeed use WordPress. So WordPress is a very strong tool to create websites. It actually started as a blog theme or blog tool, whatever you may want to call it, a blog system, but it is now much more than that, and a significant amount of websites are actually built on WordPress right now in the whole internet. So we will use WordPress, and it will again ask us to create a WordPress username and a password. And this is rather important again because we will use this password and username to reach our WordPress admin dashboard, and if somebody else reaches that dashboard other than us, they may delete our website, they may change everything, they may access our files. So we have to make sure that we have a strong password and we have a strong username, and do not choose admin or administrator as your username. So click on finish. After clicking on finish, now GoDaddy will set up our cPanel account. So it will create a server and it will create a cPanel account for us. After that, we will just start to build our website in WordPress. So I will stop this lecture here, and after you see that your account is ready, we will click on Get Started and really get started with WordPress. Okay, now we are actually inside of our cPanel dashboard here, and you may see the features of our Linux server. So we have files, file manager, images, We have like some preferences. In here we have our databases, web applications. We can just change and add some domains in this section here. We have security software, and we can create emails from the section and everything. But first we have to create our WordPress interface. So click on build a website and it will take us to the WordPress. So we will use a wizard here. So in the settings section, it will ask whether we will create a website or blog or an online store. So we will create an actually online store in this case. So as an industry, I will sell something to the travelers. So it may be about sports or travel, or I don't know. I think the travel and leisure fits the best in this case. So actually we can change the title and tagline later on, but I will just choose to do it here. I will say travelers gifts, and tagline, find the perfect gifts for travelers, for passionate travelers, maybe. So hit on continue, and it will ask contact information here. We can just say info at travelersgifts.com, and later on we will set up this email. You may choose to give your phone number, address, or any social media profile in here. I will just skip these options. And we will actually choose a theme for right now, but we can choose to change it later on. I will choose the storefront here, and it will direct me to a section where I can preview and choose the theme. So I will just choose the storefront here, because I will later on show you how to select and change your themes once we have set our theme up. So after you select your theme, it will just set our WordPress interface for us, and it will take us to our administrator dashboard. And in admin dashboard we will find some options to actually change everything related to our website, everything related to what users will see once they type travelersgifts.com on their Safaris or any other web browsers. And we will just manage our e-commerce store from there also. So I'm okay with any option right now, because we will deal with them later on. So I will click on close here. So we are finally ready with our WordPress dashboard, and we will immediately go on and see what are these sections here, what are the general layout of this dashboard, but we will do those things in the next lecture. So now we are actually in our WordPress dashboard, and this is where we change everything related to our website from now on, and we can see what our website looks like from visiting website here, or we can just type travelersgifts.com actually to our browser. Okay, and now you can see that our website is actually open and live, and if somebody just types our website to his or her browser, it will just take them here. So this is our theme right now, storefront, and you can see that we have some products here, but they are not showing up. Actually, images don't even work, and we have like a most popular section here, and we have some pages here like about us. Let's try to go there and see if that works. Yes, it works, and we have something like contact us, and we have a contact section here and a contact form. Sweet. So we have a new section actually, and this is basically a blog. I think we can just post some something about traveling in here for attracting people to our website, for instance. And we have an account section here where we can see our dashboard, orders, downloads, addresses, account details, and everything. So let's return to our dashboard, and in order to go to our dashboard, actually we can just click on this WordPress icon here, or we can type /wp -admin like in here, and we can click on enter. And if we are not logged in, we can log in with our username and password that we have defined in the previous lectures, where we just set the WordPress section up. So in here we can change everything related to our website, as I stated before. So let me show you an example. You can see we have like some pages here, and we can access to those pages from pages section here. If you can go to all pages, you see we have about us, checkout, contact us, my account, news, and shop. So if I want to just edit about us section, I can go to the about us and click on edit, and it will take me to a page where I can edit, change the content of our page. So I can just delete those, and it says we love feedback, and you can use contact page in order to give us a feedback. So I will keep those sections, and I can say TravelerGifts.com is a unique shop where you can find perfect gifts for your traveler friends, relatives, or yourselves. Just start searching for your dream products and find your inspiration today. I can just change the basic attributes from here, like I can make this bold and italic, can just add a bulleted list. I think you are familiar with this kind of thing from emails or other stuff. I can just add a URL here, like I can say this is actually a URL for travelersgifts.com. And if the important thing in here is that if I hit on update here, it will just update my page, and if I go and click on About Us from here, I will see that the updated content in this page. So if I click on here, it will take me to the here. So our URL is working actually. So it's sweet. So you see that we can change the content and aspects of our website from our dashboard. So every aspect and every tool that we have seen here is actually due to the genius of WordPress tool. So WordPress just consists of all the elements you can see in here. So we have to actually set up our WooCommerce widget here. So it's actually a plugin. WooCommerce is a plugin that helps us to create our shop and display our products to the user, and we can just set up a price, we can control our shipping, we can create some accounts for users and everything. So it's just a module that will allow us to do all those things, and it will it's just come as a previously installed plugin because we have selected e-commerce website when we first set the WordPress up, but now we have to just say run the setup wizard and set our plugin up. So click on let's go and click on continue, and now we will choose our store in here. I said that I will choose the United States because I will base my e-store in United States, and I will target the United States consumers here. So product weights, and dimensions should be in pounds and inches, and I can set my currency in here. So I will say that yes, I will be shipping physical goods. I may choose not to do so, but in this case just I will choose to do it, and I will not charge a sales tax to my consumers. So cool thing here, you can just set some payments up by choosing them from here, and if you think that it's hard for you to set up an agreement with a bank to collect some money and credit card information from users, you can just choose to do it with PayPal actually, or you can use Stripe, and you can actually choose cash on delivery option in here. So click on continue after you are done with your payment section, and you may choose to give information to the WooCommerce developers, and you may choose not to do so, but now we are ready to set our WooCommerce and create our first product. So click on this button, and I will stop this lecture here and continue with the next one. Okay, now creating products is very easy with WooCommerce actually, but before doing and going just right into the WooCommerce, I will show you the other features of WordPress, because we were just going through our dashboard and we just went into the setting up our WooCommerce. But before doing that, we will just see what the sections are all about. So in here we have something called posts. So in the section we can create some posts, some like blog posts, and that is the section I have told you about here. It is created as news. In here we can use this section to attract travelers to our website. Like just for now, go to google.com and let's say traveling, let's just say why is traveling important. Okay, like we have 6 reasons for traveling. So we can, I think we can find a shorter version here. Okay, now 10 reasons why you should travel. So we have some blog post here, and I will just copy this blog post from here. Okay, don't do that on your own e-commerce store and write your own articles, but this is actually for education purposes, so I think it's okay. So I will say add new post, and I will paste the post here, and I will just say source and copy this URL and paste this in here, okay, in order to avoid any copyright issues. And I think it's actually not even okay if we show a source, because we have to get authorization from those people to use their blog post on our own website. But I think for educational reasons it's okay. After doing this section, I will just delete this. So if I say publish, it will publish this post for me, and I can check from here. If I reload this new section, I will see that 10 reasons why you should travel in here. So let's delete this hello world from all posts. Choose hello world, and we can say actually trash in here, or we can just say from here. Okay, now I have trashed it. It won't show up in the new section, so I can just post like a tens of posts from here in the new section, and it will attract some shoppers for me. When people just types something like traveling reasons in Google, they may find themselves in this website and they will choose to shop in here. Okay, so it's a very strong tool for us to leverage, and it's actually the way you create blogs. So if you are considering to open your blog, open a blog of your own, you may do it with WordPress, and instead of choosing e-commerce when you first set the WordPress theme up, you rather choose blog. So it will just take you to this dashboard again, but without WooCommerce and products and everything, but just posts and other stuff. So you can just go to the posts and you can just start posting from here. So let's stop here and continue with the next section. And now we have covered the posts, and we have a media section here. And when we just create some posts, we may choose to upload some pictures, and we will see all the uploaded pictures in the media section here. These are the predefined products images here. As you may remember, we cannot see the images yet because it's not properly defined. Anyway, we will get rid of these images and we will create our own products, but we can just add some new media from here. We may choose to reach those media from other section as well. So links. So we have some links here, like for reaching out to the WordPress plugins, support forums, themes, and everything. Pages we have seen before. As an example, we have some pages here. We may choose to create new pages, and we may choose to delete the old pages as well. Like, let's create a test page here. And it will just create a URL for us, travellersgifts.com test. We can choose to edit it as well. And if we publish it, now if you go to travelersgifts.com, you cannot see the test page anywhere in this main site, but if you just hit on / and test, like it's shown here, it will go to this test page, and in order to present this page in here, we will use a section called menus. Okay, we will see how it's done in a minute. So if we run a blog like in new section, we may choose to write or approve the written comments from comment section. In this case, there are some example people here, and they have left comments on our products actually. Like it says they have just reviewed a product called Flying Ninja Poster, and I think it's this product. And if we go on to this product, maybe we can see the reviews. Yes, actually we can see the reviews here. So comment section is actually for both blog comments and product reviews. Okay, so we may choose to approve all the reviews, or we may choose to let people give some reviews on any products, and if it's not appropriate, we can just go on here and say delete it, mark as spam, and approve, and everything. So we have something called forms here, and we have actually a form created for us that is a contact form, and we have seen this contact form in contact us page, right? So if people just try to contact with us, they will leave a name, and they will leave an email, and they will leave a message. And after they submit, our website process the information, and it will say thank you so much for contacting us, and we may choose to actually see the submissions from here. Okay, so go to the submission section and select a form here, and we have actually one form that is a contact form, and you can see the message and who has sent it. Okay, let's try and move this to the trash, and we can set our forms up from the settings page here. We may choose to change the date format, our currency, and actually just change it to the US dollars. We do not use a currency in our recent form, in contact form, but anyway. So that's all for this section. Let's stop here and not make this lecture too long and continue with the next one. Okay, now before we go on to the WooCommerce and product section, let's finish the other sections in here. One of the most important ones is that we have an appearance section here, and we can choose a theme from here, and actually we have chosen the storefront, but we have other themes, and we can add a new theme, we can buy some premium themes, and we can upload our own themes if you are a designer or if you know what CSS is, and if you know how to design a WordPress theme. You may choose to import your own theme from here. We will go on with the storefront for right now, and in the following lectures we will see how to change or how to import any other exemplary themes. Okay, we can customize our themes from Customize. So it just opens our website for us, and we can see the sections from here, like header. So it says our header is actually this color here. Just copy it, and we may choose to change our header to this color, and it will look like this. Actually, it's very ugly. Let's try red for instance, and it will instantly show us what will our website will look like. So I don't think I will spend much time in here, so I will paste the previous color, and I will just leave as it is, but you may choose to customize your own website from this section. You can go to the footer. Footer is here. You can change the background. Background is actually now empty. You can upload an image. You can change background color from white to any other color. You can change the fonts, the colors, the button colors here, button text colors, and everything. So this is actually very helpful tool in here. And let's say leave page, because we will not change the theme right now. And we have a section called widgets, and in these widgets we have tons of options. So what are these? These are pre-prepared widgets, pre-prepared functions for our website, and we can just use them and display some options in our website. Like let me show you an example. We have a most popular sidebar here. We have a sidebar here actually. This is the sidebar, and we have some available widgets, and it's set up as a top rated products previously, but I can just take categories, for instance, to the sidebar. Okay, and as a title I can say categories. I can just save it, and if I refresh my website, now I have a new widget. Okay, I'm waiting for my website to open. I think I have a slow internet connection. Anyway, while it loads, let me show you the other widgets. So I think you got the main point here, we have some pre-prepared widgets. I like here. I have just put the categories on the upper side of the most popular widget here. So I don't have a previously set up categories like hoodies on t-shirts or posters, but rather I think I have only uncategorized theme. Oh, actually these categories is for blog posts, so it will take me to the blog posts here, new section. So if I choose like WooCommerce product tags or WooCommerce product categories, okay, and place this to the here as well, it says product categories, and let's save this here and let's try this one more time. And instead of just blog categories, now I have product categories, and it's like I have clothing, hoodies, and if I choose posters here, it will show me just the posters. And if I choose t-shirts here, it will just show me the t-shirts. Okay, so you see that these widgets are very effective tools, and we can just place them not in the sidebar but in the footer and in the header as well. So if I want to add like a link to the other blogs or other websites or any other link, I can take these links widgets and like I can add it to my header, and I can just choose a category from here, and I can display some links from here. Okay, so you got the point actually, I think. So in a previous section I have a little bit more options, but I will stop here and continue in the next lecture with the menu section. Okay, now let's continue with the menus. So previously we have created a test page, as you may remember, but we couldn't see the test page on this menu here. So we have to make sure that we add our new items to our menu from this menu section under appearance. Okay, so it says in the menu structure you have a shop, about us, contact us, but you do not have a test. Okay, so if we just choose it and add to menu, it will create a page for us, and if I save this, you can see now if I refresh this, I have the test page in here. So I will just delete this because it does not make any sense, but you can add new pages from here, and actually not just pages, but you can add some posts to the menus, and you can add some custom links. Like if you have more than one website, you can just say, okay, this is travelers gifts, but I have also travelers blog, so you can just say the travelersblog.com, and in the link text you can say travelers blog, for example. So you can add your categories from your blog posts to the menu as well. So you can just manage the locations of your menu. So I have one menu actually right now, a primary menu, but I can create more than one menus, like secondary menus, sub menus and everything, and I can add whatever page or link into that menu, and I can just choose to display that secondary menu in any other options that my theme is providing me, like a secondary menu. Let's try and see what is a secondary menu. So I have just created a secondary menu, and you can see that I have a new menu in here. So this is a secondary menu, and if you want to display something in this area, you may choose to do so, and we will do that in later on sections, but for now I will leave it blank. So that's all for menus. And in the header, so we have already seen we can change the header section here, and we already see in the background as well. We can just change the background color, background image. We can play with storefront theme from here. Okay, and you can see that you can buy some child themes that is a storefront theme as well, but fancier. Okay, so you can see all the storefront themes from here, and you can find, like, if you have a stationery blog or e-commerce shop, they have created a stationery ready design for that. Maybe you can choose to buy that as well. So anyhow, now we will just go on with our own storefront. In editor, you may edit the PHP files of your theme or any other theme or widgets or plugins as well. But if you do not know PHP, or if you do not know any coding at all, I will just skip this section, because if you just break one word or one syllabus or anything in here, your website will not work. So don't change anything in here unless you are capable of doing it. Okay, so that's it for appearance. We have some other options here as well. We will continue in the next lecture. Okay, now we have a plugin section, and plugins are actually some softwares that runs on our WordPress dashboard, so that we will do some operations very easily, like WooCommerce, for example. As I have told you before, WooCommerce is a plugin enabling us to create products and display it to the users, create some users, and create some checkout sections and everything. So it's just a plugin that people have written for us, and we use it to create e-commerce stores. So for example, we can just install a Google Analytics plugin. So we do not have a Google Analytics plugin because we didn't click on add new here. So if if we search plugin here, like if you have a Google Analytics account, you may choose to install this plugin here. Like let's install this one for an example. Click on activate. Plugin activated, and now you can see the plugin from here. And if you go to the settings, it will ask for us to authenticate with Google and click on our tracking ID. So we will not do it right now, but I have just shown it to you as an example. So we will do a lot of plugin examples in time, so I will just continue with the users. So I have one user right now, which is me. This is an administrator user, so if you have more than one admin users, you may choose to add new users from here. Okay, in the tools section, go to the tools section and you will see that you have some tools here like press this, and it allows us to grab the bits of the web and create new posts and everything, but we will not use the tools very much because we have plugins which is more stronger tools. So under settings section, this is kind of an important section. We have a general section here, and we have chosen our title and tagline before, and you can see it is our title and tagline, and it shows in the web browser as well. So you may choose to edit this from here, and as an email address, let's give info@travelersgifts.com. Because it will be used for admin purposes. So time zone will be not Istanbul, but rather do we have New York? Yes. So save changes, and we have a writing section. So you can see we have a formatting section here, like it will convert the emojis, and default post category, we do not have any category right now, so it will just post this to the uncategorized. So if you have default post format, you may choose it from here, like if you have a vlog rather than a blog, you can choose video from here. Reading section is actually important. We have a shop as a front page. That is, when a user goes to travelersgifts.com, they will see the shop first. And as a post page, as a blog, we have news. So we can choose and we can change the pages from here. Okay, so I will rather encourage search engines, so not discourage them. So you may choose to rather go on and see what is discussions, media, and permalink section here. I think we are done with going on our dashboard. Now we are ready to use some WooCommerce. Okay, now that we know what we can do with the sections of WordPress dashboard, we can jump right into the WooCommerce section. So at this point, I think I can categorize the students into two. First, if you have some physical products, and if you want to open your own e-commerce shop and sell people your own products and ship them, invoice them, then you can use WooCommerce with this settings here, and I will show you how to do that. But if you do not have any physical products at this moment and you want to use Amazon.com in order to create an e-commerce shop and get a percentage of your sales, then you will use another plugin called, again, WooCommerce, but Amazon for WooCommerce. Okay, so we will go on and do the settings for WooCommerce right now, and we will see how to add some products into our website, so that if you want to use your own products and ship some physical products to the consumers, then you will know how to do that either. But mainly we will focus on Amazon.com, being an Amazon affiliate, so that you can even set your own shop even if you do not have any physical products. So go to the settings section in here, in WooCommerce. So you have some base location. You have just chosen it when you were setting this up. If you wish to change it, you can do it from here. So it asks where you're gonna sell these products, so where you're gonna ship these products to. So you can either choose sell to all countries or some specific countries. Okay, you may choose your own currency. We will target the United States actually, but I will sell all other countries as well, so I will use United States dollars. Okay, so this looks good. Let's go to the other section as well. In products, I want the measurement units to be exact same as the target country's units. So pounds and inches in here. So I will surely enable ratings on reviews, and that's it. So for shipping side, if you're gonna ship your own physical products rather than being an Amazon affiliate, you have to set this shipping zone. So you have to go here and add a shipping zone, and you can change your zone name, and you can select a region within this zone. Okay, so if you just leave it blank, I think it will, yes, it will give you everywhere, so it means that you are shipping everywhere, but I don't think in your case that's the option that you want, because if this is the first time that you are setting up your own shop with a physical product shipping, I think you want to limit your shipping options. Okay, so let's create your regions here, and I will not do that actually because I will use this site as an Amazon affiliate. So you better do that if you're going to use your own products. So at the checkout, if you want to enable some coupons, you can do it from here. And as we did select the reading settings, the post page and the show page, you can select the cart page and the checkout page from here. Okay, and in the account section, so we will enable people to create their own accounts, so that they can, in here they can follow their orders, they can see their account details, they will have a dashboard. This is all included in the WooCommerce application. So I think you have to check this enabler registration on checkout page and my account page. If you don't do that, people will not have a chance to register to your website. They will not have a chance to create any account, so that it will be a problem. So automatically generate username for customer email. This means that we will ask for an email from customer and we will convert it to be a username. I think you may want to use this option as well, because in this case it's you make sure that you will collect email of your customers, so that if you want to use those emails to send some promotions later on, you may choose to do it so. So if you don't want to collect emails, you can just uncheck it, but I suggest you do that. In email section, these are the emails that when something happens, these recipients get an email from the system. So if a new order comes, I will get a email into my info@travelersgifts.com account from system. And if it's a completed order, the customer who has placed the order will get an automatic email from the system as well. So you can choose your from name from here. This is important because your customers will see it as it is, and you can choose the from address as well. So if you see some other things here, header, image, footer, text, you feel free to edit this as well. Okay, and don't forget to change this aspects here, because it may look unprofessional for customers. Okay, so we don't need any API right now. So if you did all the settings and if you clicked save changes in every step, then we are ready to go with the WooCommerce application. And we have some other section here. Let's cover them also. Orders, if we have a new order, we can see them from this dashboard. We can create some coupons here, and we can offer some discounts to specific users. Maybe if you have collected emails from your users, then you can send them an email and you can say, okay, I have created some coupons for you and it's exclusive to you, so you can use this coupon code in order to have this kind of discount in this products. Okay, so this is a very useful promotional item to get your sales boosting. Okay, so reports are actually revenue and a refund item order reports. Okay, so since we do not have any orders right now, it's completely blank, but this is a powerful tool to track your revenues from here. And you can see coupons by date, sales by category as well, so you can follow your category performances and adjust them accordingly. So that's all for WooCommerce section here. In the next lecture, we're gonna dive into the products. Okay, so finally we know how to do all the things in WordPress dashboard, so now we can create our first product. So in product section we have some previously created exemplary products like ninja t-shirts, ninja posters, and everything. And since they are not properly set up, we cannot see any images right now, and they are creating a distortion in our website. So let's try and create a new product and see how these things work. So since we are a traveler website, let's create a traveler item here. So what I'm gonna do to just go to Amazon.com, and I will search for a traveler gift here, and I will just find, okay, this is a book, I think. So I will just create this book as if I own this book, and as if I supply this book to my customers. Okay, so this is 7 decisions. Okay, let's copy all the headline here and go to add new product, and for product name I will just paste this. So in here we have to add a visual. So what I can do is to add media from here and select files from my downloads, and let's choose this, and it will add the picture of the book directly to my media section. So what I can do more is if I have like thousands of pictures from different products, you can go to the media section to add new and just insert them manually, and later on you can use and you can reach to the media from here and use them. Okay, but this is the easiest way to do it. So it will ask for product data to me. So this is a regular price and a sales price. So you can schedule some sales and it will create automatic promotions for your customers. Let's see the price of this book. It's $10. So let's give a $9.9. Okay. So in inventory, this is an SKU. It means a stock keeping unit. So this is like a unit name in order to be able to identify your product. So this has to be unique and it has to be identifiable by you. So customers will not have anything to do with this SKU name, but it's a rather stock keeping aspect for you to identify your own units, and stock keeping unit for system as well. So I will just say traveler gift book 1, 2, 3. Okay. So if you have a stock from this, you can say in stock, and in the shipping section you can enter the weight and dimensions of this book if you want. And sometimes maybe it's not relevant to the book, but if you are just selling like furniture or something, they will be relevant and customers will want to see this immediately. Okay, so if you want to do a cross-sell, like the travelers who buy this will also buy this, kind of stuff you can do from here. Okay, actually we don't have any other products right now, so I won't do it. In attributes, you can create some attributes like color or other things and add them to your products. And you can just write a purchase note to yourself or to the customers, and they will see this note after they buy the gift. Okay, so the most important parts in here actually the price and inventory. So you can write a short description as well. Let's see the description in here. They have just given some reviews, so let's copy this description and paste in here. Okay, so let's publish this. Okay, so we have some other things to do, but for now I will just publish it and see if that worked. Yes, we see that we now have the traveler's gift as well in the shop section, and if I click on it, it will take me to its own page, and I can see the price is $9.90, and I can see the reviews from here, and in the description I can see the image that I have just put. But I have some issues. I can't see the image itself, and I did not set any product category for this. So by the way, I can see the SKU here as well. So let's stop here, and in the next section let's see how to correct these errors that we have right now.